Hello everyone and welcome to Tonic Live with me, Owain.
Me, Alison.
And me, Daniel.
Hello everyone, it's Tonic Live with me, Owain.
Me, Alison.
Me, Daniel.
Hello everyone, we're back. I don't know whether you caught like a millisecond of me appreciating Dan's pun title. Shaking up, I'm sure we've done that one before. But yeah, if you haven't joined us before, it's your first time joining us, Tonic Live every Wednesday. We do a demo with our favourite crafter, the nation's favourite crafter, Alison Weaver. Just trying to think of the biggest thing I can say. Miss Crafting World herself, Alison Whelan, where we do a bit of a demo about something we're excited about, and in this case it's the new Simply Shakers, which are launching on Friday. So yeah, we're talking about that today, and Ali's going to talk you through a bit of a make and show you what you can do with them, with or without
a shaker.
Yeah.
If you bought shakers from us before, then these die sets are going to fit the heart and the circle shakers you bought previously. I just want to clarify as well, there are two circle shakers out there. One is, let me just check, it just says circle shaker on it, but there's also a circle bauble, and the circle bauble is bigger, so that doesn't fit it, but you need the circle shaker. So these are the ones that fit it perfectly. So what are the die sets? Let me just show you. So we've got a lovely little circle die set, and we've got a heart die set. So they're not huge sets, so you know you can use them for your smaller style cards. So there's your little circle, and there are 2, 4, 6, there's 7 dies in there. So even though it's only a little die set, there's quite a substantial amount for your money. And then your hearts then, let me just get this out. There's your hearts, and we have 2, 3, we have 5 hearts. They're a little bit more patterned there, but absolutely gorgeous hearts. Nice shape on these. So what have I made? What I thought I would do this week, I've gone on from the theme that we had in our showcase on Monday. I've gone inside out with the card. So here's my card I've made for today. So I've kind of taken it that we've decorated the inside as well as the outside of the card. So you can take this as far as you want to. This layer could have your shaker in there.
Can we we'll just check 2 moments that we're online and running? I know YouTube, it may be a stream issue. I don't know how long ago that was.
Now I've had trouble posting on Facebook today.
Yeah,
so
mine
I don't
went.
know.
Maybe it's a problem. Maybe it is. I'll see. I'll just load it back up now. Because some people said, "Oh, there's a Facebook problem." There may be a Facebook problem today.
Right. I just couldn't post a photograph. I could put a post, but I couldn't put no photos. Unless it came through that you saw it. I don't know.
Maybe there is. Like, let me message. I'll message on this.
It seems to be live.
Yeah. But check if you have to click on the stream.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be working.
No.
How are you two? Were YouTube on? I have no idea.
YouTube are live.
YouTube. Hello YouTube. Cam, can you message on the Facebook stream and say we're on YouTube if they want to go over? Just message on the Facebook stream and say we're on YouTube if you want to go over.
Okay.
I think that's it. Thanks, man. There we go. So YouTube, you are alive. There we go. YouTube is fine.
Yeah.
This is rarity. Usually it's YouTube which doesn't.
Yeah.
You managed to switch the stream as well, though we didn't start on YouTube. Now we're there. So yeah, if you want to join us on, you can't hear me on Facebook. I don't know, it's saying it for my own benefit. But yeah, if you are on Facebook and you do catch something, then you can watch us on YouTube. Let's just continue on Facebook. But then again, are we gonna have to just keep streaming on Facebook in this blank limbo-ness?
Probably. Or I can delete it here, I guess.
What, start again?
No, I can delete the post.
Oh, just delete the post. Just say
Just go over to
I
YouTube.
don't know.
Because we're there. We are there.
This is just
It's been a
typical.
stressful day.
This is just a
today.
typical day. It's been
One of them days.
Alison, take it away.
Right then. So, where am I going to start? I am going to start with two. Let me just move them out the way. Move a bit of my rubbish. And I'll move these out the way just so that you can see. I've started my demo with 2 square cards, and these are 5 3/4 inch cards, and I'll give you in centimetres as well. It's just a fraction under 15 centimetres, so it's about 14 3/4 ish. And I've cut 2 of them because the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to slot one inside the other, and then the pages will close in on each other. So I've used our stitched square dies to cut 3 layers. So my front layer is going to have the grey on. So we'll just use a little bit of our deluxe adhesive. I'm not sure whether this is on our website at the moment or not, because I know it was on Create and Craft the other day.
There's loads and loads of things, there's a few things that we got which are coming back, which you're all excited about. The die cases, bits and pieces like that, they're all coming back in very, very soon. So thank you for your patience on that. Yeah, lots of thanks to everyone who's on YouTube. Someone did ask, Raggedy Anna says, question please, can Nouveau Stamp Cleaner be used on polymer stamps?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Raggedy Anna. Are these new dies? Yeah, these dies are going on
These are
Friday
new dies,
on Create and
yes.
Craft.
So this is the front of my card. So into the front I am going to be cutting the middle heart aperture. So let me bring these over so you can see exactly what I've got. So here are my hearts. So because I want this one to sit on the outside, whoops, I want that to sit on the outside of my card, and then I want this one then to cut out. So use your other hearts for positioning. Make sure, I want it pretty much central, so that is what I'm going to go with. And I'm just going to pop that in the middle, take those 2 away. And I've got a little bit of tape here, so just checking I'm about right there, and tape it down. So open your card out. It's not often I get to do a bit of die cutting down here, but I wanted to show you how I got to each layer. There we go.
Lots of people with Nicole from Canada, Sarah's with Zenith. How is it all the Facebookers coming over to YouTube? Make them feel at home, YouTubers. Welcome them in. They won't be used to it, so they're getting used to it. Catherine's with us. Yeah, Miss Pipsa loves the heart-shaped die. And Rose Johnson just asking, will the memory layered cascade tag set be back? Let me think of that one.
Memory layer cascade die.
I do know that. I think
Yes,
I
it
know
will
one.
be back. That's
It-
our memory book.
Yeah,
Our
it
first
won't be
memory
back.
book. So there's our first layer cut out. So where do I want to go with this next? I'm going to pop in my next layer. So I'm just going to put another one I've cut with my square stitch die. So these are the other dies I've used in my kit, and they should all be, are they all in the description, Dan?
No, but they will be.
They will be, okay. All the numbers and things will be in there, and they should be available on the website as well. Right, make sure I've got this the right way, and there's a little bit of text on here, so I'm just making sure that that's the right way as well, because there's nothing more irritating than having your text upside down. There we go. So we're in the middle there. All done. So make sure this, right, the way I like to glue, I like to put it alternate sides. So that one first, then the opposite one, that one again, then that one. And I find it closes better like that. So just think of alternates. So the next layer now, I'm going down a layer because I want to make a smaller hole in the background. So if I pop this die back in, again I've got the positioning of that die. Make sure you've locked into place. There we go. Pop the smaller die into the center, and then you can make sure that the points are the same way, and also that you've got the same distance around your die. So I'm just going to stick that into place and then take the outer die away. There we are. And then we can take that away. It's a little bit of unwrapping here. And we're ready to go.
Yeah, loads and loads of people are just coming over to YouTube. It's a bit like an exchange program, isn't it? Like a foreign exchange.
Exchange students.
A foreign exchange, yeah. Make them feel at home, YouTubers. Yeah, just go over there. Yeah, enjoy yourselves. Take in a bit of the culture. Where are you going to take them on a bit of a tour? You're staying with a family. Maybe you speak a bit. You know, they use a bit more slang in the YouTube. So you just have to get to know and get accustomed.
There we go.
Have some bratwurst.
So I'm going to keep this die.
Stupid one, that one.
Keep this to use later. Don't throw any of this away at the moment. Right. So there is our layers ready to pop in. Oops, I've done that wrong now. Put that one on the bottom, next one in, then that one, then that one. So we're going to glue these together now, because I've done all my cuts for the centre. Yeah, that's right. I'm just rechecking myself again. So again, a little bit of glue, and these will just line up perfectly. There we go. Tuck that side in, tuck that side, and if you find you are slightly out, you've got time at this point to do a little bit of a wiggle. And I'm a little fraction out, so we'll have a little look.
This is a cool concept, and I like this. How snug it fits.
It does
That's
fit
good,
snug.
isn't it? That is good.
But you have got time for a little wiggle. I think it's moved as I've popped it
Part of the
through.
wall, and then
Exactly. There we are.
I love it.
So we'll leave it at that for now. So there we go. Mine's not quite straight, but I think I've moved it as I'm putting it through the machine. So just ignore that bit for now. So where do we go next? We're going to decorate the front now. So I've used the biggest of the hearts, and I've cut one in the coral and one in white. So we're going to glue these together, and then I'm going to cut the middle out because I want to see the aperture.
Yeah, Kim's on. I think she's leave my eyes. Leave my eyes. I'm seem tired. It's just been a manic day. That's all. Me and Dan, but like Dan's typing away there now, sorting some stuff. Yeah, we got some awesome new bundles to celebrate 2 years with the kit and 4th of July in the USA on the website now. We've just been getting those ready just for 4. We don't set the times really to help ourselves, but that's when it went.
And procrastination king.
Oh yeah, and yeah.
It's vitally off.
But there's a video on YouTube. So after you stayed with us today, you can see all the products which are in there. Those cool little bundles, and they're available all the way until Tuesday. 'Cause I know you got a bit more time off. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining us today and coming over from Facebook. Because yeah, we're not on there. And anyone you see on Facebook, send them our way.
over.
Like be that sort of guy going, oh yeah, go on this way. Like resend, divert traffic. Yeah.
So I'm just going to cut out the centre of this because I only want the aperture. But again, don't throw the middle out because I'm sure it'll be used at a later date.
Sarah Jane did ask, just on the shaker tree, can we get extra blister bits if it's not on CNC? So the shaker tree, we'll think on the blisters. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be replacement blisters. Yeah, whenever we do a blister thing, we just put in new orders for the blisters. So if you are looking for those, email support@tonic-studios.com. and drop us a message, and yeah, so we can keep you on record, and when they come in, then you can know. Or if you go on the website, there's a little thing which you can like tick in the product. So if a product says out of stock, just go in there. And you can just be like notified for when it's back in, and it'll just send you an email saying, so if you're into your memory books and you know they just go, and the same as the deluxe adhesive, just get on there, put remind me, and you're good.
Always be reminded of the deluxe adhesive.
And you're always going to know.
So there we go. There's the front.
Oh, the winter spruce blisters have been discontinued. Sorry.
Oh.
Cam, you bring the bad news.
Oh dear.
Well, maybe they'll make a comeback if there's enough demand for the blisters to come back. You never know.
Exactly. So again, I've used the larger die, then the pattern layer, and then I've gone down again using the same die that I've just used to make a smaller layer, and that gives me the lovely pattern inside. So a little bit of glue. As you can tell, I'm very much a glue girl.
Let's have a look at the card again now. So if you haven't seen it already, so we've got always, so it's a lovely, it's kind of like a triple after.
Always and forever.
And forever. I love this.
So it could be a friendship, it could be a partnership, it could be a wedding.
Yeah.
Be free to use this card for whatever occasion arises that you need
Really
it.
nice.
There we go. So the next one now, we're going on this side. And I have cut, I've gone down to this heart. So the heart that we've cut out to the middle here, we're going to reuse again. And I've cut the smaller heart out to the centre. So again, perfect layering die set here, because you've got lots of little patterns in it, but you've also got the layers. There we go. So we'll pop that onto that side. There we are. Right, so the next one now, we're going into the middle now. So this is our middle. So again, another one using the stitched layers. And I've used the biggest of the stitch layers. But it may be that you want a bigger card or you want a smaller card. But this is the biggest I've used. There we go. So right in my centre there. Then we're going to go with, we've got these here. So again, I've gone down the layers again. So we have the plain heart in the background that I've cut out. Then we've used the large heart and the patterned heart. So these two are glued together. So a little bit of glue again.
Rose was asking about the brick pattern paper that you had.
It's Anna Marie. It's I think it's Blissful Teal if I remember rightly. And it's a 6x6 paper pad.
There you go. Call them on. Yeah, right. You're right. It would make a nice Valentine's card. I like the concept.
It would make Valentine's.
Love the snug fit of it.
Anything that you want to give a little bit of a feeling for. So there we go. There's our first layer. Our next layer in then, I have used the peach. This is what I have cut out from the centre there. So this one can be glued in place there. Well, actually the one I cut out is there, but it's the same thing. It could be used. I tried to prep as much as I could upstairs. Good job I did, or I don't think we'd have got it finished today.
I don't think so. It's super warm, like it's quite...
It is really,
warm
really warm. We haven't seen much sunshine here up to now, mind if we...
No. Not like last year.
Oh no. So there we go, there's our next layer. Now the next layer in my card, I've popped on some foam pads. And what this does then, it kind of locks, you can actually lock the middle layer in place. But I've forgotten to bring the foam pads down, so that's my error.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everywhere, that's
Is
me.
it start working?
Yep, back.
Is it back?
Yeah.
How long for?
Uh,
It doesn't matter.
A little bit.
All the
Oh
important
dear.
No,
So,
just a very small amount of time.
stuff. There you go, we're back.
hello.
Hi, and welcome to Tonic Live with me, Owen.
Fourth star.
Let's
So the
just start.
last-
You're going to have to start again, I'm afraid.
No, I have no other card. I'm sorry. Has it been from the beginning?
No.
Oh. I had a bit of a panic then.
No.
Okie dokie. So the last layer now is in place. Now what's the easiest way to glue this down? Right, put your heart back in place where you've got it, in the middle. Put your glue on the back of your heart. There we are.
Dan, can you open the door?
Bring the middle of your card over
Next one.
and then squeeze it down. There we go. And when you open it, your heart is in the perfect place to line up. And if it doesn't line up, it can look a little bit off. Especially not so much the outer one, you can get away with that. But the inner one really does need to line up because it is a perfect fit. Okay, so now a little bit more decoration. What have we got here? I've got Always and Forever, and these are our strip die sentiments. So on the front of the card, we're having Always. So decide where you want to put it, and I think I'm going to have that about there.
Okay, mate. I've got to go back through a few of the questions we weren't showing. So, Mary, as we missed the beginning, please can you confirm if it's a new set? These are new sets.
It
They're
is
going
a
on
new
Friday.
set.
The blisters. Can't hear you, so the sound wasn't working. Make a spinner card out of it, Clonman. Good idea.
You could make a spinner.
Yeah, clever. We can't do lols or hearts on YouTube. Poor Molly. You can't do lols or hearts on YouTube. Oh, poor Molly at Tonic. Oh, yeah. Don't. Is that Cameron writing that?
It is,
You
yeah.
should know better than that. He said to pick as customer service. Send some emails as well if you like. You'll go through
Get
those.
some to Cameron.
So there's our Always.
Or when we move into the new office, then you can ask for Cameron on the phone, and then you can get him.
You'll be sitting right next to Molly then. Yeah, it's warm in here today. The aircon's just out there. Like we've had it on in the other room all day, but it just gets warm in here with the lights because we've been doing some filming and bits and pieces in the office. So yeah, it's just been mad.
And then you decide where you want to put it here. So we can either go that side or we can go that side. So we'll go about there, I think. So a little bit of glue again. Bend your card back because this is going to go over the edge. And rather than get glue over the other side, there we are. So we've got Forever there, and we're going to just chop off that little bit. Pop that out the way. So we have Forever going off the edge of our page. We have a little ampersand. This is from Will's hand. And I've got both colourways here, so we can make a decision which one we like. Do we like the grey one on?
Come on, hold them side by side.
Which one do you fancy? That one? We'll have that one then. I don't know which one I've got on
Pick an
here
ampersand.
because I've
any
clearly
ampersand.
I had the grey on that one, so we got the opposite here. So we're just going to pop it down. This ampersand comes with the word and as well, and they both come in a kit together. So there is Always and Forever, and I've got one more little heart to decorate the front. So this one I've taken out of the front when I've cut it out, and I've popped the pattern in. So a little bit of glue on the back.
I better shut the door down. So what's the noise in the background? background. We are on an industrial estate, so there's some of that. And Dan was tapping, so if you heard that, that was just Dan.
Bit of everything.
Dan was just doing he practices his tap dancing a lot, like when we're doing this. I told him it's not time to. Dan, enough with the tap. There's a time and a place. He's auditioning.
Is that as well as 10k?
He's auditioning for Stomp. Do you know, like the people who used to do
Yes.
with the dustbin lids?
Yes.
Yeah, that's his dream. This is just a stopgap for him until then.
There we are. So there's our little heart popped on the front. So we've utilised the other layers as we've gone through. Oh, I know what I've forgotten. Some dream drops, and this is Cloud 9. And when it's dry, it kind of picks up a little bit of the corally colour in the drops as well. I absolutely love these dream drops. So, oops.
If you haven't seen yet, dream drops are part of the Nouveau Drop family, and they give a what is that word that we always?
It's an iridescent
thing. Yeah, iridescent. A lovely sort of shine to it, a pearl to it as well. So yeah, check those out if you haven't tried them before. Dan, will you have a sponsorship page for your run?
I will.
That's the perfect cue because he's been
I will.
building up to asking for.
I know. I've been. It will be because I'm doing the half marathon in October. I keep talking about it. Yeah, I will have a sponsorship page. I'm running for Macmillan Cancer Support. So, yes, that is on my to-do list to do very soon. So I will share it. I'll probably do a charity live event at some point between now and October. So keep an eye out for that.
Oh, well done, Dan.
But, yeah.
And that's it. I've
That's
done
awesome.
it.
I love that card.
I've done it.
Brilliant. So there you go. If you didn't see it, that one might. I don't want to.
You are a smudger. So
I don't want
You know you'll have a little smudge with the
So
drops.
yeah, if you haven't seen the card in full working, it's awesome. You could use this concept in loads of different
Oh
ways.
gosh, yes. Absolutely any.
So you line up.
Any layering dies you've got there, use this concept.
And that's the beauty of, because dyes, you know the fit is going to be right because you've got just another layer above and stuff. So that dyes let you do that. and go away.
Exactly. It could be that in the middle of this is where you want to put your shaker.
Yeah.
That could be where you put your shaker if you wanted to use them. If you cut the hole there, because you're going to have to use, hang on, let me just check which one it is. It's the middle one.
If you had like one of those heart chocolates as well, you could have a heart chocolate in the middle.
Yes. Yeah. Right, what you need to do, cut one of the bigger hearts, because otherwise you're going to see the background and you don't want to see that. So cut any of the bigger hearts and then into the centre, so it could be that one. Into the centre then you cut the small heart. That then will pop through. So if I pop it through this one, there you go. You can see there. You could actually do it like that. Pop it in the middle there. You don't need to put shakers in there if you don't want to. What I would do with that then, that would attach in there, and I would use one of the bigger hearts then, possibly the next one up, to make a panel just to hide it. So that could be another idea. You can put your little, your little confetti hearts in there.
Speaking of confetti hearts,
Speaking of confetti.
and sequins, there you can find them both on the Tonic Studio stores. This weekend we got awesome bundles on there again, but they're starting today. So usually they start on Friday, but we started them early because of 4th of July, and we got our kit. I think we're calling it birthday, yeah, second birthday. You know, people go anniversary or birthday. It's got to be. It's a birthday, not that.
Something.
It's a birthday. An anniversary. So say when we did like a Create and Craft anniversary or a Chanda anniversary, that's us combined for that time. So an anniversary makes sense. Birthday.
I don't know.
The kit is. I don't know. You guys know better than me. But
There
yeah,
you go.
loads and loads going on. So yeah, check these out. These are going on Friday, and yeah, they're going to be loads of fun. The journaling stamps as well today. So hopefully you've joined Carly at 1, but she's back at 7 as well. So you can check those out. Some awesome projects if you're into your journaling and things like that. It's got some good essential bits for you to just maybe take a few steps in and begin that little journal
But I
journey.
think they're beautiful for journaling, but they can be used in other things as well. I think they're actually quite funky flowers.
They
and
are.
different
They
things
are.
there.
For your bright, you're bright if you're into your colouring and things like that. They're really bright and lovely as well. The newest trend, so that is Merry and Bright. You're going to be able to find them on both stores this evening and from tomorrow onwards. So you're going to be able to get hold of those. If you love the trends that you saw on Create and Craft and you want to buy maybe the individuals of those, they're going to be on there for all the little bits that you enjoy. Yeah, and that's it. That is it. It's awesome. Yeah,
That was a quick demo. I didn't expect it to be done so quick. I am
I know.
sorry.
It's like you knew we were going to have all
I
these technical issues.
I know.
And we were sorting it. Lots of lovely people. Well, I don't know whether it's the heat, but you're cracking me up today. All the comments. You just Dan, to make lives easier, can I just send you a flat $20? Don't know if you get it through because I'm in Gary's shipment back to the UK. Danny, maybe you can send him $20. We'll find out. I'm sure he'd be grateful at that. That'd be awesome. Oh, you soppy devil! Oh no. Thanks, Vic.
Well, sorry, for who?
You're off Danny in the US.
Right. Yeah.
We'll sort it out.
What?
Oh, $20 for your run.
Oh, right. Oh, well, I'll be starting to...
Not just sending you for pocket money.
Right. I wasn't sure who you talk... Right, yeah. I will be starting a Just Giving page or a Fund Me page or something like that. So I'm sure they take American stuff there.
I think they take all currencies.
I'm sure they do. So yeah,
I'm sure they do.
I'll be sharing stuff later on, potentially later on in this week or early next week. So I do need to start doing it.
You'll see it when it happens. You'll see it, and we'll talk about it. And yeah, if there's a birthday, are we getting presents then? Oh, I don't know. Maybe there are presents on Friday.
Who knows?
Maybe there is a little present. You want to join us Friday 4 p.m. UK time for the premiere, the world premiere of Tonic Craft Kit number 24.
It's not been sneaky peek to
It
anybody.
has not been sneak peek. It's not going to be sneak peek. You're going to see it here first, and you'll find out what you might have a surprise, you might not. The surprise, maybe there's no surprise. Let's hope that's not the case.
There'll be a lot more tapping then.
Yeah, people hitting me on the nose. That'll be right. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Always lots of fun, and yeah, you can catch us for the daily tomorrow, and then Friday for the Tonic Craft Kit unboxing. But join Carly at 7 p.m. tonight for some fun as well. Yeah, see you soon, everyone. Have a good evening. Bye bye. Bye bye.